Good evening, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another Coffee Rant with Dano and Frank, our Patriot Bald Eagle. You have to hit pause on this video to get your coffee together. Whatever beverage you deem necessary, go ahead and do that now, as this will most likely be a lengthy discussion. You just can't make this stuff up, guys. You really can't. You really can't. It is absolutely ridiculous, all this stuff going on right now with the recalls and everything else. So, getting right into it here, we have a couple recalls, and this is kind of strange. It's kind of strange. I know you could speculate on these things until the end of time, and you may never get an answer. But we're going to talk about a couple things here tonight that are, take for what you will. It's crazy. People can sometimes call these things accidents. I don't know why I quoted. I mean, it could be. It probably is. Hopefully it is. I mean, I hate to say that, but here we have another product that has foreign material in it. This is a salsa recall. Salsa recall. Now, this happened a couple days ago, and I was going to talk about this, and we were talking about so many other recalls that I just kind of put this one on the back burner. It's not a very big one, but I think it's very important that we discuss this because something else happened today that we are going to discuss later in this video. So, we are reading from Newsweek, and this is a salsa recall issued as products may contain glass. That's right. Maybe one of them broke. And they said, oops, we swept it into the vat of salsa. That's all right. That's okay. Nobody will notice. I'm just joking, guys. All jokes aside, these recalls are just getting absolutely ridiculous. And what's interesting is we're going to read a little bit from Newsweek here, okay? Now, Newsweek has something where they've kind of put into context down at the bottom of this article that I find very interesting, which we are going to reiterate as we have covered these things as well over the last few months. They go on to say, salsa products produced by Miami-based Glazer Farm Foods have been recalled as they may contain fragments of glass. After being recalled on October 15th, pots of all raw, vegan, certified organic salsa have now been given a Class 2. Class 2. And here we are 2 weeks later, just now giving it a Class 2. Class 2 risk definition by the U.S. Food and Drug Administration. So, not good. Okay? Under the FDA's definition, a Class 2 recall is, quote, a situation in which use of or exposure to a violative product may contain temporary or medically reversible adverse health consequences, or where the probability of serious adverse health consequences is remote, end quote. Now, apparently there are 202 recalled containers weighing 8 ounces and bear the UPC code 832-910-001514, lot code 01100924451, just for point of reference, and best by date of October 24th, 2024. The impacted products were distributed and sold only in Florida. Only in Florida. There have been several other recent FDA recalls because foreign objects such as glass, metal, plastic, and bone were found in food and medical products. This is the other part of this article that I was talking about before, where they go into all these other things. Because if we're going to say accidents, okay, and again, I use the term accidents, right? Because the accidents happen. The frequency of these accidents are happening a lot more and more when you start looking at how many times a year this actually happens and how often. In August, the U.S. Department of Agriculture's Food Safety and Inspection Service issued a recall for more than 167,000 pounds of frozen ready-to-eat chicken. We covered this. Because of metal fragment contamination. Remember the metal wire and stuff in the chicken nuggets and ready-to-eat chicken? The same month, potato salad pots were also recalled because of the presence of hard plastics, which was also given a Class 2 risk definition by the FDA. And they go on to why it's not good to have foreign objects in food. You know, biting the gums, glass, chewing on glass just ain't good for you. I don't think we need a, we don't need any explanation there. You got glass in the product, yeah, get it out of there. Or these foreign objects with metal and different things like this, yeah. Remember the Tyson dinosaur chicken nuggets? The ones targeted for children. The advertising for children, the happy dinosaurs that had the big black plastic pieces in them. They recalled all of those, thank goodness. Hey. And this was, what, a year ago? How many have we had in the last year? I could go back in my notes and it would probably look pretty scary. According to the regulatory compliance company Trace One, the presence of foreign objects in food items such as small pieces of plastic or metal accounted for 11.6% of food recalls issued between 2020 and 2024. The year's not over yet. Trace One also found that the number of recalls issued per year increased between 2020 and 2023 from 454 to 547, a jump of more than 20%. When a recall is made by the FDA, risk clarifications or classifications are used to delineate the seriousness of the risk to the public. A Class 2 recall falls between Class 1, which is the most serious, and Class 3, which is the least. So you're right in the middle there. So you're not okay, but you're okay. Class 2, Class 3, Class 1, yeah, stay away from it, I guess. I feel like I'm losing my mind on these things, guys. It never ceases to amaze me, all this stuff. And what's really kind of shocking in this is what we're going to read next. And it's just, is it ironic? This is all happening at the same time? Maybe. Probably is. Maybe. Okay. So this happened in Quebec, Canada. Black olives recalled in Quebec because of, you guessed it, glass pieces. Black olives recalled in Quebec. Out of all the foreign objects that I've heard over the last year and a half, sure, there's been plastic pieces, there's been parts, there's been rubber gloves, there's been things that are, okay, yeah, I could see where this would be an accident. When glass breaks, I don't know. I mean, the glass has to come from the product, right? Isn't it breaking from the product? Now, most olives here, let's just read through this for a second here before we jump to conclusions. Black olives recalled in Quebec because of glass pieces. This is from Food Safety News. Another site that I really like. Schaefer-Haggart Ltd. is recalling the Success brand, a very popular brand, Success brand sliced black olives because of pieces of glass in the product. According to the Canadian Food Inspection Agency, the product was distributed in Quebec, Canada. The product is Success brand, sliced black olives, size 1.6 liters. Here's the UPC code: 06694230215. The codes, there's two different codes. One, I guess it's two codes on either one. Pro, PRO, semicolon, 2023, and then it has abbreviated November NO /13. So I'm assuming November 13, 2023. And then they have BB, semicolon, I assume that means Best Buy. Not too sure. I believe this is like the Canadian codes, maybe. I'm not 100% on this, but and that has 2026. So I'm thinking that is Best Buy 2026. Again, not 100% on that because they do it a little differently than we do. /NO, which I assume is November, /12. So I'm assuming that is Best Buy November 12th, 2026. So, and again, this is on Food Safety News, and this is all the information we have on it. So I assume we'll get some more information on this. Not 100%. But I wanted to check out something else because I know we have a lot of viewers who shop at Wawa. Excuse me. Oh, got some pieces of stuff in the coffee. Just kidding. Grounds. Okay. I saw this before I got on here and I wanted to check it out. So, okay. Here we are. Wawa branded tumblers recalled due to cuts caused by metal straws. So these are the tumblers, I guess. People are talking about lacerations from the straws, from the metal straws. Some 60,000 Wawa branded beverage tumblers are under a recall. So if you like buying your tumblers, we're just going to read a little bit here from Eating Well, which is another website I frequent from time to time. 60,000 tumblers recalled after multiple injury reports. A recall was just announced on about 60,000 tumblers sold at Wawa locations across 9 states and regions, according to the Consumer Product Safety Commission. This is due to the product causing a laceration hazard. The tumblers affected by this recall are 24-ounce reusable mugs with the Wawa logo printed on the front. They were available in colors, the Mermaid, which is like a pink and green, Island Surf, which is a blue and yellow, Sailor Breeze, a tan and orange, and the Galaxy, which is a blue and pink. All of these cups have a tan lid and a metal straw. The metal straw is the reason for the recall, as 4 incidents were reported of consumers cutting their mouths and or fingers after handling the straw. These tumblers were sold for $12.99 in August 2024 at Wawa locations in the following states and regions: Alabama, Delaware, Florida, Maryland, New Jersey, North Carolina, Pennsylvania, Virginia, and Washington, D.C. Check your home for this product, and if you have it on hand, contact the company for more information on how to receive a refund. And then they have the phone number and all that stuff listed here. Here, I'll give you the phone number. It's you can do this by calling Halo. Halo? Isn't that a video game? You can do this by calling Halo. I guess that's their toll-free number at 855-425-6266. 855-425-6266 from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Central Time, Monday through Friday. You can also email Halo at halo.safety@halo.com. Guys, I'm telling you, these things continue to grow. And I wanted to do this video tonight to kind of talk about a couple other things. It's not just the allergy. I mean, there's so many different things leading to these things right now, things to watch out for. We have found so many different products with undeclared allergens, and this is all happening together. It's just one after the other. We have the E. coli thing with McDonald's still going on. I saw something, I don't even want to talk about it. It's like I saw some, McDonald's finds out that it's not the quarter pounder meat. Okay, great. I thought we knew that already. And then, the Bruce Pack continues to grow. The Bruce Pack recall continues to grow. Many more products keep, and a lot of these products, from what I understand, are already off the shelves. But it happened so fast and it's so massive. 11.8 million pounds. Not products. 11.8 million pounds. I think some people misunderstood what I was talking about the other day, when I was talking about sprinkles of meat in a lot of different products. This is already cooked meat that is put in other products for many, many different stores. Like for example, let's take Great Value, okay? Great Value from Walmart, one of those products that are affected. Well, the chicken, right, or whatever, some of the chicken already cooked goes to the company that's making the rest of the meal, and the chicken goes into that meal, and then that gets sent to Walmart or Kroger or the 30, 40 other places that this has happened. I think it's even more than that. I think it's up to like 50 stores now. and tons of different products. We continue to get comments from some of our older videos, not too old, of this matter here, and people keep talking about all the different products that are missing from Walmart. Well, that is what this is. Products that people are talking about are the products that are on recall. I think because it's so massive, it seems crazy to think that, oh yeah, hundreds of products could literally be affected by this because of this went here, this went there, this went here. All of it is with great value or market side products or this product, Michelina's meals, everything that's involved has culminated into all of it being shipped to Walmart, all of it being on recall at the same time, everything having to get off the shelves. And like I've said in other videos, if it's disappearing and it's something that you normally buy, chances are thousands of other people buy it too. And if thousands of other people are not able to buy the things that they usually buy, they're going to be buying other things, making other things become in shortage as well. It's the trickle effect. What happens with one thing is going to happen to everything. When we were talking about different products, different ingredients of products, we're not being able to find different ingredients to make things. Well, what's going to happen? Well, there's going to be less and less products to make things because what's affecting one country around the world may not be directly sold to us, but if it's not directly sold to countries that are selling us things, right, then they're going to buy other things. They're going to go different routes, therefore making it harder for us to get products like spices. Guys, that is the coffee rant for the evening. I just wanted to talk a little bit about this one tonight because we've been covering a lot of the different listeria going around, which it seems like it's in a lot of different products. Frozen waffles, Treehouse Foods, that's another one. Still not coming in. We've seen where looks like Kroger has gotten their frozen waffles. Some of these companies, I don't know. I mean, I'm sure like a big major business like Kroger or even Walmart probably has other people that they can work this out and go to a different company that's not, I don't know. There's something going on. You just, like I said before, you can't make this stuff up, guys. It's like this month it's listeria. Next month, it's like listeria, salmonella, E. coli. It's like it is just constantly recycling itself every month. Last year, as you know, we had so many different products affected by salmonella. I talk about it all the time. The cantaloupe that affected the entire country, and Canada, and Guam, and Puerto Rico. I mean, that's a far spread, guys. That's a far spread for salmonella. And then what happened like a few weeks later? Yeah, good luck finding those Quaker granola bars. I'll be honest with you, I'm surprised some of these companies stay afloat after some of these things. I really am. Now I understand. I mean, especially it's like for something that is heated, for things that are heated to make and sealed in plastic, you would think that salmonella would be killed off, right? You would think that it wouldn't be able to survive. Maybe they thought that too and were mistaken. I don't know, guys. Things continue to unravel in the country and beyond, and we need to pay attention to all these things. And I will continue to update you on all these different food recalls, price increases, food shortages. I try to stay on top of it, guys. I try to stay we all need to stay in the know of everything going on so that if one of these affects you at home, we know that we can get our money, take it back, get your money back, hold off on buying the product for a while. I mean, that's what I do. I'll tell you a quick story here. Right before we had the big salmonella scare of the cantaloupe, yeah, old Danny boy here was about ready to get a cantaloupe and cut it up. And it was like, I literally saw on my phone that day that cantaloupe had been on a massive recall. And it was all, if you guys remember, it was all started because they didn't know. Nobody knew. It was like they were telling people not to buy the pre-sliced cuts. They didn't even know cantaloupe. They just said, don't buy any pre-sliced fruits right now. Kind of like this. Is it the onions for McDonald's? Signs point to it is, but we're not going to give you 100% that it is. I don't know. Let me know your thoughts down below, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great night.